Hello. Time for more night raining and stuff with the not Velkana. But you know, she is a bit similar. Who knows? Maybe this Everdark Sovereign version will remind me of Velkana even more. It is possible. I mean, at least the phase in phase two, I think at least. Maybe in phase one, I'm not sure. She can use a move that's a bit similar to Jindahad, so it's possible. You never know. You never know. Some people know. But I don't want to know what they know yet until I do it myself. At least once. At least have one go at it. But hopefully it won't be like last time when I just have 3 defeats in a row. That wasn't so nice, but at least last time, you know, I did stream you know, I did sort of go back and stream again later in the day, didn't I? And was able to beat them 3 times in a row, wasn't I? So for Everdark Maris, so it kind of balanced out. But even if whether I get time to stream again later on today, or if I even want to or not, then you know, which maybe I do it anyway, but I might not want to. So it all depends, doesn't it? Hopefully I don't feel the need to do that for that reason. Wrap up warm with that fur against the cold. I think I already have the preset saved, really, don't I? That do I want to use? Yeah. I was just using this a couple days ago. Fighting regular Caligo for a video. And you can do Sentient Pest again as well. Okay, cool. Hey, here we go. Very good, I'm sure. Hopefully it will be another fun fight, even if it's like, you know, one of those ones where I can only really appreciate it after getting used to them, but we'll see. I mean, you know, it's like that with a lot of them, isn't it, really? But yeah, in some way or another. Just with Everdark Maris, that was kind of an extreme version of that because of how the fight works, and the gimmick of it and all is very specific. So if you don't really understand what you're supposed to be doing, then it's a bit like, you know. Bad miss. Like one-shots them, so that's good to know. Less likely to be targeted, yeah. That's really going to make a difference when I'm playing solo. Any other items around? Don't think so. Okay, where should I go now? I suppose I'll get the go for the church. Maybe do the Everjail. Oh, yeah, I do still have the key, don't I? I just don't have the oh. I just don't have the relic that gives me the damage boost when I actually clear an Everjail, but it's still good to do them, and I do still have a key, so I should still do at least one. No doubt about that. Although doing one at level 3, maybe that's a little bit of a risk. So maybe I won't bother doing that one. It probably will be fine, because I am wilder, so I don't know, maybe I'll just see what happens. Go for broke. I've got items, I can use the items too, can't I? I've got my ultimate, I've got some items I can use. Okay, right. A bit awkward, but if I get them all with this, yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what I want to see. Then it's easy. Didn't even need the items to die. Why I like Wilder so much, because of being able to do things like that. Smithing stones, so probably we should go in here. I guess we'll see as well if using the fire fire relic is actually worth using here as well, but or if I should just... No, I don't want to use that, do I? Or if I should just stick with... Okay, well I actually have time, and that's good to know. Or if I should just stick with the one that does holy damage, and that gives me the Everjail buff, because it all depends on how good fire damage actually is, because, you know, if it's anything like a lot of these others have been a situation where you don't really need to worry about doing, you know, the element damage that they're weak to, because it doesn't have as much of an effect. But it depends. Like, I still think using fire is definitely worth it against Everdark Sentient Pest. I feel like that's the case. So it's, you know, it improves your damage significantly. Could have used the... Forgot, didn't I? I should have used the silver pickle feral foot before I came in here, but whatever. Too late now. I'll just use it on something else. That. Oh. I hadn't seen that before. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, okay, I still have to hit the crest. That's funny. Just looking around and then it's like, oh look, a tree stump in front of me is moving. What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Could that be useful? I don't think it affects the skill, does it? But it might do, but I don't think it does. I don't think it affects the skill, unfortunately. Trolls? I suppose it's Troll Castle. I think. Well, that's actually pretty good, isn't it? I might end up wanting to use a shield. Oh no, it's Crucibles, I think. Well, that's fine. Can I kill you in the time I have? Probably not, but if it's possible. Maybe. I mean, at the very least, I can come back and do this the next day, so. That was fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a good weapon. Maybe I'll use it. I'm going the wrong way. That's a bit silly. What's the point of that? Hey. Okay. Leave me alone for a second. Now we can fight. Was not close enough for the crit. I think I've got a fired attack. But, you know, that's why I've got the poison for as well, isn't it? Because the poison is good against him, even if the fire isn't. Might still add a little bit of extra damage. That's risky. It's not worth doing. Okay. Fight fire with fire. Yeah, that's good. Getting me with every hit. Ow. That hurts. That also hurts. Times like these, it might have been worth it to keep my. Okay. Worth it to keep the. Starting shield in case I wanna finally poison them. In case I want to parry something. That's good. Give me all the items. Ooh, yes. Yes, please. I mean, maybe I should actually use that, really, shouldn't I? Gone over my head. Finally. And for some reason that wasn't a crit. I don't know why, but it wasn't. For some reason that still hit me. It's always cool when you manage to duck under an attack, isn't it? That would actually be good to have, wouldn't it? I am going to be fighting a dragon. Okay, well this has actually worked out well then, hasn't it? Because I actually need to leave here now, so it was a good thing that I did the castle now, isn't it? The only thing that's a bit awkward, maybe I can still grab some of these flask charges, but they are in the rain, both ones that I was thinking of checking, so not ideal. I'm not sure if it's really worth going for that one, but, it's a bit far, isn't it? So I don't know. Maybe I'll just try doing it without them. Or I mean, I could go for that one, but then that's like the opposite end of the map, so it's not ideal either, is it? By the time I get there, it might be a bit late to do much of anything else, so maybe that'll be fine. I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm already a decent level and stuff, but yeah. That's also lucky. I would like to at least have one more flask. Otherwise I feel a bit lacking in that respect. Well, that's obviously something I like. Hopefully I can get a poison on them. Hopefully they're not immune to poison. That would be unusual, though. I'll be surprised if she's immune to poison, because she isn't in the normal version, so... I don't know, maybe I should have just gone for the other one that was closer to me. I guess it just... I don't like going into the rain when I'm not sure how long I'm going to have to be there and stuff, so... Yeah, maybe playing it a bit too safe in that situation, but... Oh well, it's fine, probably. I'm not sure how much further away or where exactly that church actually was going to be, so... In that respect as well, it seemed a bit of a risk. Where's the boss here? Is that a Blackblade Kindred? Yes, it is. Oh. Nice grab. This time. Get that. That's not very honourable of you, sir. I think this is going to be Draconic Tree Sentinel, isn't it? They're also draconic in a different way. Enough of you. Okay. Old one. Yeah, I'll take a Wending Grace. That sounds good to me. I might need it. Only thing is, I'm not sure. I mean, I might as well use this because it is probably worth it when I'm actually about to fight a dragon. But I'm not sure if like. Well, I can get to level 15 as well, so that's good. So aside from maybe I'd like to have one more flask, but I've got 6 flasks. Charges. I don't think it's a big deal. Can I just kill you as well while I'm at it? I've got even another. I can buy even another one, can't I? So I have three of them. Good measure. Of course, I don't really need to have the Iron Discovery one anymore, do I? So maybe I could have swapped that out a bit sooner, but it's fine. It was kind of, I mean, who knows? You know, the fact that I had that on for the very end might have been part of the reason why I got the gold item drop and was able to get another Wending Grace. So I do think having extra Iron Discovery does make a big difference. That is how I feel. Just fill my inventory with vending machines. Who needs anything else? I've even got 2 good talismans, so what more can I ask for? I don't know. Okay, well I made it. See what happens. See if I can brute force it with my 4 revives. Surely I won't die 4 times in a row. Surely not. That would never happen. Well, this looks the same. Why would it be any different? I don't know. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, okay then. It's a bit like how Fulgor starts, isn't it? Where he's just coming in with the big slam, you know. Well, Caligo comes in with the hail attack. Very sneaky, Caligo. Very sneaky. Do you want me to Caligo away? Yeah, this one seems very similar to the Fulgor style, doesn't it? Where it's just, you know, more of a straightforward thing where it's just you start from phase 2 and then, you know, and then just have to deal with that, you know, sort of thing. But more powerful. Definitely feels like they have more health too, though. Yeah. Does feel like that's probably still a very important thing to have here. Having fire damage, because you know, if you're having to fight, okay, is this okay? Here we go. Here it is. She's already going into... Okay. She's got a lot more spiky now. Shit. Yes. That works. Ow. Okay. Whoa, okay, so you've got to dodge twice for that, I guess. Oh shit, that's not the direction I meant to do that. Okay, she really is destroying me, isn't she? Take all my flasks in like 2 seconds. At least some of these attacks are similar though. That's 3 now. Okay, very interesting. Just everything's just turned up to 11, isn't it? Oh, well, that was good. Oh, I hoped I could get the crit after that. That's a shame. Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it? What's this move? It's crazy, crazy. What the heck? What's hitting me here? Having frostbite resistance would definitely make a big difference here, wouldn't it? So if you get the maybe I'd even want to say, oh, you know, make the make the almost managed to dodge over it. Make the what I should be doing. Oh, how are you supposed to dodge that? That's ridiculous. I think I've got 2 wending braces left, haven't I? At least one. So it might be enough. We'll just have to see. Why am I taking unavoidable frostbite? I mean, what the fuck is that? Does that really have to happen? Why is there unavoidable frostbite? What is going on here? I can't avoid this. I can't avoid the frostbite. What's that all about? Why is that suddenly happening? That wasn't happening until now. I'm sure of it. Oh, God. I was enjoying that. And then suddenly it's unavoidable frostbite. Come on, that doesn't feel fair. Maybe there's just something I'm not understanding, but I mean, you know, obviously I thought I was going to win that, you know, for like a couple minutes. I thought, oh yeah, you know, I've got her down to low health, so as long as I don't mess up too much, then I might stand a chance of winning this, you know. and then she suddenly pulls that out of nowhere. That doesn't feel very fair at all, does it? She's just able to say, oh, I'm just going to use this attack now that just fills the entire arena with frostbite, and you're fucked. You know, what can I do? How can you outplay that? Please explain. How can I outplay that attack? What do I do? Because that does not make sense to me. I hope it makes sense one day, because that feels really bad. You know, especially when I feel like I was about to win, and then she pulls that out of nowhere without any ability to counterplay it that I could understand. Oh well, try it again. I mean, you know, like how am I supposed to counterplay it? Like, you know, even with, obviously I can do better at everything else. You know, there's a lot of things that I didn't know about the fight, so I'll do better next time, I hope. But you know, even with 4 wending graces, and it's still not enough. So okay. I think I will make the mountaintop appear. I mean, is that the only thing I can do? You know, like I hope there is a way you can dodge it, because if there isn't, then that's incredibly unfair. That's like, oh, you don't have good frost resistance. Well, go fuck yourself and try again, or you hope that you can tank the damage. Which sometimes, if I get better at the fight and I don't get hit as much by everything else, then yeah, maybe I can do that. But you know, that's the worst feeling. That's the worst feeling, you know, in the world in these kind of games. It's just, you know, you think you're about to win, and then they suddenly pull out AOE unavoidable damage. It's, what am I supposed to do? I'm not surprised that Kick6 said earlier, I didn't watch, you know, but he said on his stream earlier that he'd died to her twice already. So yeah, I'm not surprised you'd lose on the first try or first few tries when it's this kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe it is fair, and I just don't understand it yet. But it does not. That did not feel very fair in the slightest, and it's just made worse by the fact that, you know, I wasn't about to win, or I felt like I was about to win, or you know, like I thought, okay, as long as I don't mess up, as long as I don't take hits that I really shouldn't be taking, or you know, sort of thing, then I stand a good chance at beating her this time around. But you know, so I thought, well, if I lose, then it's because I've actually took hits. You know, I've actually made mistakes. But that, I don't feel like I made any mistakes. I felt like I just got fucked over in a really unfair way. So but what can I learn? You know, the only thing I've learned is make sure you have frost resistance or you're dead, you know. So it's like, okay, I'm going to try and do that this time by getting the mountaintop buff, and hopefully at least with that, if nothing else, I actually can not get immediately frostbitten like twice in a row by unavoidable AoEs. But yeah, but you know, aside from that, what can I do? Is there actually a way to avoid it or not? That's what I'd like to know. Black Flame could be good, really, couldn't it? I may or may not keep that. I've got fire too. My fire is better than yours. So hopefully it makes sense this time. I mean, you know, the main thing I'm hoping is that I win, but this is the thing I say about the fact that this game can be very frustrating at times, because I feel like I got destroyed. I got killed by something that I could never expect, that there was no way I could know was coming, and had no way to know how to counterplay. And, you know, now I'm having to play through this entire expedition again, you know, another expedition, hope that I still, you know, that it still goes reasonably well. You know, hope that I can actually get this frost buff, another one, this anti-frost buff, and another one of you. Oh, nice fake out. How did she do that? This is not the sort of thing I wanted to happen, is it now? It's getting destroyed by a Black Knife Assassin. Yeah, go back to the spawn point. Okay. Not even close. You're a bit similar to the Black Knife Assassin as well, so with more range. they're probably related, aren't they? The whole Nox Newman connections and stuff. There is a reason why Black Knife assassins are called Scions of the Eternal City. There is no doubt about that. Only thing maybe I should have done before all this is go for a mine, but oh well. I'm doing it this way around now. I'll get the smithing stone next time. Yes, this is really, they're still attacking me. Okay, this is why, you know, I felt like the regular Night Lords generally were good in that way, because most of them, at least once, you know, when I wasn't playing as Guardian and struggling because I didn't like to play as him, and I really shouldn't have picked, I really shouldn't have tried to play as him so soon when I didn't really understand the game very well yet. But yeah, well, at least I can do this, and then it's not so bad. You know, most of the Night Lords weren't tremendously too difficult for me to beat in you know, a few tries at most. So the difficulty felt fairly well balanced, you know, and didn't feel like it was unfair or anything like that, considering the type of game this is. You know, it's where it's, you know, it's harder to learn bosses' movesets and stuff, because every time you know, you lose to them, or every time, even if you beat them, you know, you have to go through a whole expedition which might take like 30 minutes plus just to be able to have another chance at fighting them. So it is harder to actually learn these movesets, isn't it? Which isn't really a problem if, you know, should I buy any of these? Maybe, I don't know. Isn't really a problem if if you you know, if they're not like super hard. Oh, come on, how did that not count? That's stupid. Can I climb up this way? Why can't I? What's the point of that? What's the point of that little gravestone pile? You know, it just leads you to a dead end. Why didn't it work? Why didn't it let me climb up that time? That's weird. But you know, when it starts getting super difficult like this, like it is with most of these Everdark Sovereigns, you know, obviously they are an optional challenge, so, you know, at some point, maybe one of them will be difficult enough. I mean, maybe this one is, but at least I know there's a thing that I can do to hopefully make it feel a bit less frustrating. So that's something, but it feels, unless there is a way to dodge this ice, you know, this seemingly unavoidable frostbite attack that happens that I don't understand right now. But as I say, this is the thing that's silly, isn't it? That feels frustrating. Is that, you know, I lose to something I don't understand, and then I have to go through the entire, well, that's good, the entire expedition, another entire expedition, feel like I've wasted all the luck I had on that first one, you know, and hope that I get lucky again, or reasonably lucky, to have another good shot at beating it this time, because I feel like I need luck now after that. You know, I feel like if I don't get lucky, then I might just end up dying anyway, because I can't kill them fast enough before I get destroyed by the frostbite. So, I mean, you know, it depends, doesn't it? How much frostbite damage will I be taking if I can get this anti-frostbite buff from the Mountaintops? So then maybe it'll be easy to survive, but we'll see. Where even are they? There they are. Nice staggers. You won't be able to run away now. So, you know, that kind of boss design where there's seemingly unavoidable big AoE attacks, you know, that would be something that would frustrate me a bit, even if this was a regular Souls game and I could just try it again immediately with no, you know, delay or something, or maybe a very minimal like run back or something. But then it would possibly frustrate me a bit anyway, but then this just makes it all the worse, doesn't it? It's like I can't just try it again straight away. You know, I have to go through this whole another run again and hope that A, I actually get to the boss, and B, hopefully it's not like I'm gonna just get really bad luck or something and end up much weaker than I was last time, because then it's going to feel like, well, now I've just wasted that first try. I've had really good luck in a time of shit. In a situation where it didn't even really help me, because I ended up getting bad luck the next try. This is the sort of stuff that made me stop playing Dead Cells when it got too difficult, you know, to be fun anymore. So, yeah, this is the thing where I'll say, like, you know, the fact that I'm streaming this makes me want to keep playing it so that, you know, it makes me have more motivation to not give up. But yeah, something like that. If I was playing on my own, I mean, I don't know, mate, I probably would have tried it one more time, but well, that might be a good thing. Usually is a good thing to have. Right. So I probably want to go to the mountaintop fairly soon, don't I? So to make sure I have time to actually do that. So I will get the smithing stone. Come on. And then that obviously leads me directly there, doesn't it? So, and there is plenty of, you know, enemies and bosses to kill on the mountaintop. So I don't know, maybe I don't have to do it right now, but I can do this Everjail on the way as well, can't I? So it's not like I'm just ignoring everything else. That's not the case, is it? Yeah. We will just have to see what happens. I just, you know, I really don't want to have it be a situation where I end up running out of time to actually get the buff, because that would not be nice, would it? Then I would be frustrated again by that. I mean, the mountaintop isn't really something I've even explored very much in the past, so that's another thing. Is I'm not exactly familiar. Oh, whoa, okay. Yeah, like this. Something I really didn't expect to happen. It's like it's almost like, you know, they he killed the other person that was here, and then, you know, was leaving behind the their stuff to act as bait, you know. Oh, okay, well there's, yeah, okay, this is what I want. This is what I want, isn't it? Another one. That's funny. And that's, yeah, okay, another smithing stone too. It's also funny. Great, yeah. So I might need that extra time just to be able to actually work out, you know, okay, this is, yeah, you again. I guess I don't want to kill you yet. I don't know. I probably should go for the the buff at the top, shouldn't I, first? Otherwise it might be, you know, I mean, this is what I'm saying, isn't it? It's unavoidable frost damage. At least here it's actually kind of balanced, because, you know, there's a way you can... Giant Crows is actually a boss, right? That's funny. There's a way you can actually stop it from being so bad, but... It's almost, you know, did they intend everybody going against Everdark Caligo to just be doing this? Because then it's like, okay, but make it something that's mandatory, that always, you know, that always comes up, if that's how it is. You know, if that's the way you've balanced this fight, then don't make it an option, you know, make it mandatory, make it something where every single time you do Everdark Caligo, Mountaintops shows up. Because, you know, that's at the moment, that's the only way that it makes sense. Yeah. That's the only way this fight makes sense. If there really is an unavoidable AoE, you know, like that, then... That's good. I guess should add a little bit of damage at least. Freezing grease, that's the opposite of what I want. I mean, getting boluses, you know, I mean, why don't they let you get, like, I mean, I don't know, they could have made it something where every, you know, she summons minions that do that let you get boluses, and then you can, you know, when you kill them or something. Why couldn't they have done it that way? That would have been fair. That's the same way they designed Huh? Okay. Same way they designed very resistant to poison, I guess. Same way they designed the worm face boss, isn't it? So why not do the same thing here? Ow. They're immune to poison. I guess they must be, mustn't they? Okay. Alright. This may still be working out then. You're not very attentive, are you? There's that. Well, as I say, you know, it is generally worth it to actually come to these places early, because there are a lot of good things you can do. It's not like the only thing worth doing is the sort of main goal, is it? You know, that's not how these work, is it? So. Yeah, see, I'm still playing co-op even in single player. Teaming up with this troll. Fortunately, we still have to kill each other though. It's a competition. Who is best at killing dragons? That's also good. See, this is all the thing I need, isn't it, really? But, you know, I just wonder, you know, we'll see what it feels like now, but that's what I'm curious about, isn't it? But, you know, is this really going to be... Suddenly, is this now going to feel much easier, or is it still going to be, like, as hard? Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's going to be easy, because she's still going to hit hard. She's still going to do lots of damage with the attacks and all this stuff, so... That's, you know, does she need to have unavoidable frostbite? No, you know, but she has it anyway for some reason. Just when I was starting to feel like it was a tough but fair fight, like Everdark Fulgor or something, you know, then they suddenly pull that out of nowhere, and it's just like, well, why do that, you know? But now I've got so much frost resistance. Surely the only thing I wish I had is another flask, but oh well, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get another wending race again. I don't think it's... I mean, can I reach that? Maybe, but I doubt it. I could try, I guess. Dancer time. At least I'm going to be level 15 again, so that's something I'm happy about. Hey, jungling blades. I mean, this is the thing, isn't it? It's, you know, I've got another good run here, you know. I've got reasonably lucky and some good stuff going, but even with all this, I'm still not confident, which, yeah, makes sense. But I mean, like I say, I've got so much frost resistance now. Surely, I'm not going to be able to be just frosted as fast as I was before. Can I reach all the way over there then? I don't know. I just don't want to end up... I mean, I don't want to end up like running all the way there, dying maybe to an enemy, maybe to the knight, and then like an enemy has taken the runes and then I die again and I don't get them back, you know. I mean, that probably won't happen, but there's a chance, you know. There's a chance that will happen. So maybe it's a bit silly, but I don't know. And I don't even know if it's possible I can actually make it that far, because that feels like the maximum distance I probably could get to. So but then I feel like if I don't have that extra flask, I might just end up dying anyway. So I don't know. We'll see. Go for broke or something. At least I've still got 2 wending races. Oh yeah, I can actually upgrade my sword now. That's something as well. Okay. If anything, maybe that would be better than the boiled crab, really, would, because, you know, the boiled crab only does physical damage negation, doesn't it? So that's all damage. So if I still don't understand, if I'm still getting frostbitten over and over again, then I really don't get it, what I'm supposed to do. Because how am I supposed to have more frost resistance than this? This is like... how much frost does it tell me? I don't know. And if I do get frostbitten, at least it boosts my attack. Yeah. So I've got two improved frost resistance and Favour of the Mountaintop, which halves frostbite damage and frost buildup. So there's no way I can get more frost than this, or more frost resistance than this, really, is there? Unless I just get like a bunch of boluses that do that. But I didn't actually find any this time, did I? Which is funny. But The anti-dragon effect, it seems like it's doing a trick though, isn't it, as well? And of course the giant glint blade's probably part of the reason why I was even able to get the that okay, the nice and quick phase 1. Yeah, your frostbite doesn't scare me anymore. I mean, that is a massive difference, isn't it? But still, what do I do? How do I avoid this? Even here, it's still, you know, I'm still not actually being able to stop it from hitting me with the frostbite. So obviously that is where that was like tremendously less scary than it was the first time round, but still. Shit, that was not the direction I meant to do that in. Cool music as well, though. The music is very good. I have no complaints about that. What's this? Yeah, okay. I mean, are you supposed to just like attack her or something? Is this the trick? I don't know. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do, but... Or, I mean, this time she hasn't done it. She's not doing... She didn't do it this time, did she? It was just like... But is this the move? This is it, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, that's the move. Okay, so I don't know. There must be some trick to it. I mean, surely, FromSoft wouldn't do that to us. They wouldn't just make unavoidable damage, you know? Surely they wouldn't do that to us. Because this is obscene. This is like, you know, if I didn't have that buff, you know, this would be killing me again. You know, like almost on its own. Even if I wasn't getting hit by anything else, I might have still died already. Well, then it was much easier. Like, tremendously much easier, wasn't it? I only used one flask, you know? It's like the exact opposite of what last time was like. It's funny. It's funny. But it's like, is that really how it's meant to be? You know, where it's like, they're a good fight. And that is fun outside of the, you know, outside of the seemingly unavoidable frostbite. But it's like, it does so much, it's going to do so much damage on its own. If you don't have all that frostbite resistance, then you're kind of fucked. Unless you're like really good at the fight and you're not getting hit by much else, which, you know, obviously that time I knew her moves better, so I was able to avoid more of her attacks. Maybe I would have won even probably without all that frost resistance, but you know, why couldn't they just make a like she does more damage with her attacks, or her attacks are more threatening, but she doesn't have this, you know, unavoidable frostbite. Wouldn't that be better? Wouldn't that be more fun? I don't know. So it's because it almost feels like that if you have all that frost resistance, there's not much she can do to you, even here with the Everdark version. But if you don't have all that frost resistance, then you know it's like, oh, prepare to take like a whole health bar's worth of damage from the frostbite alone every time she does that AoE. Like you're probably going to get frostbitten like twice. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Well, we'll see. We'll see. That's actually pretty good. And of course, we get to see the new relic, which is also good. Does that give frost resistance? Frostbite in vicinity conceals self. Starting armament inflicts frost. Improved physical damage negation. Yeah, that's good. Very similar, of course, to her regular one, but just it lets you. It gives the weapon frostbite instead of giving you chilling mist. So it would be good if the if you want to use a different skill instead of I've never used this one, so why not? I'll use it now. Instead of the instead of chilling mist. Right. And what color is that? That's yeah, so that one's yellow and that one's like the pale color, isn't it? One's. And of course, that's also true if you want to do that kind of build with Iron Eye, with using a frost weapon, or with Revenant, because they can't use chilling mist, but you can still put frost on their weapons. So that's another way of doing it, isn't it? Okay. Decisions. It does feel like one where it's more worth having fire damage still, though. Maybe. Do I have any that give frost resistance? Not on the red anyway. Oh no, there's. I mean, I could use that, but if all it's going to give me is frost resistance, maybe not that good. What about any like iron eye specific ones? I mean, that's good, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I don't. Is that one that you get like from a shop, or is that one I just got lucky to get? I don't know. Either way, why not? I'll try that then. That'll let me get poison still as well in a different way. So that's pretty good too. An ultimate air gauge +3, so I can do it even more often. Okay, and still got the mountaintop, so I'll probably just do the same thing as before. And this will be my last run, I think. Well, at least I mean, like I say, I've beaten them now. So, you know, it's not as bad as it was with Everdark Maris. The only thing that may be like, oh, do I want to try beating this without Mountaintops? You know, without all that extra frost resistance, but it's like at some point maybe I'll try that, but right now it feels like it's just, unless there is a way to actually stop. I mean, I'm guessing what is probably the best trick is that I should save the like at least for like Wilder and Iron Eye probably does, you know, Raider, these characters that have a special move or, you know, skill or their skill or their ultimate art that I can use to guarantee a stagger. You know, I should try and save it for that. And then, you know, then it then maybe it won't be so bad, because that might be the only real way that I can actually stop them from doing it. But, you know, that still feels a bit unfair, because it's like, well, what about the characters that don't have that kind of move? You know, what am I supposed to do with, like, Revenant? You know, I just have to sit there and take it. You know? Even, like, Executor, maybe, depends, but at the very least that's going to be more tricky. The only thing with Executor that I could probably do is just, like, if I'm starting to take lots of frostbite damage, just, you know, if I've got his ultimate, then I can at least go into his, you know, those of go into his beast form and tank some hits that way. But, yeah. Fire attack power, yes. I've already got fire in my weapon. I don't know, does that mean I do more fire if I have both? I mean, it's too late now anyway, but whatever. Maybe I should have tried that. No, yeah, Loretta, I don't really want to deal with you right now. No Scarab here this time, unfortunately. Oh well. Doesn't always work out that way, does it? Okay, got to be reasonably quick here then. Yeah, well, I mean, I would expect that if the whole point of this relic is that it makes your ultimate do poison damage, you know, I would hope that that's a good amount of poison damage. Otherwise, it's kind of a bit pointless, isn't it? So much other stuff. I should have just used those items on the troll, really, shouldn't I? But never mind now. Didn't really think that through very well, I suppose. Doesn't make a huge difference. But that would have been smarter, wouldn't it? Oh,
Kix6 just raided with 5 views.
hello again. That's you're the second raid and still the only person to ever do that. So hello there, everybody. Welcome to more Nightreign. It's all Nightreign today. It's the day of ice dragons. Elden drugs, yes, that's what it can be. Although I don't think it really is something that I'm really addicted to, like it affects other people, because if I play it too much, I'll just get too frustrated. But you know, yeah, the last run I had with Wilder was a win, thanks to getting like all the frostbite resistance from the Mountaintop. But the first time, I don't know, like, it was a complete, like, I don't understand how you're actually supposed to dodge that frostbite, so that's the only way I can understand how to deal with it right now, because it feels like it's just an unavoidable attack, unless you can stop her from doing that move that does the big AoE frostbite. So it's a bit strange, but other than that, it's good. But that's just the thing I don't understand right now. So see if I can do it with Iron Eye. But as long as I get that, then it should be fine, shouldn't it? But just we'll see. Oh, nice shot, nice dodge. Did you get any wins? I hope so. Should have done that first, shouldn't I? This is off. Just one of 4. Okay, right. Well, I look forward to watching that later on. Okay. Well, at least you got one win, so it's not so bad. That's how I feel right now, at least. It's not like it was with Everdark Maris, where I just had three defeats in a row, so it wasn't a very satisfying stream. And that's part of the reason why I came back later on in the day and did another few attempts. But maybe I'll still do that today, but you know, if I want to keep playing it, but see how I feel. Also church. It would probably be a good idea to get that. You were robbed. Ah. Sounds like it was great fun. Okay. And you've done okay, yeah. You've got 2 for 2 rancid nanas. Okay, well hopefully that continues then. I suppose it's only fitting though, because I don't think. Oh, I actually have space now, didn't I? I don't think I've ever actually died to the regular Caligo. Well, lost. You know, I don't think I've ever actually lost a run to the regular Caligo. So I guess it's only fair in some ways for the Everdark one to just, you know, completely destroy me at least once. In some ways, it's what I was kind of expecting, just not for that reason. You know, I thought, well, if I lose, it's because it, you know, it's okay if it's because of just, you know, getting hit by attacks and stuff a lot. But it was just starting to feel like, oh, okay, I understand this fight now. And then suddenly it's like, oh, here's a big AoE that you can't avoid. That's just going to kill you. It's like, oh, thanks a lot. Yeah. Why do you have to kill me that way? Why can't you kill me in a more fair way? Well, that's good. Skeletons again. Yeah, that's how you did it. Oh, okay. It. Having the health gain when you kill something at least is really good here, isn't it? Okay. Oh, I don't actually. I'm not using poison damage at the moment, am I? So why not? I'll use the gradual restoration mobilize. What could possibly go wrong? Easy. Glitchy demi-human. Okay. Sounds interesting. What was the glitch? Also, I've got loads of Everjail keys, haven't I? So I probably should use those. Yeah, I've got 4. I probably won't even be able to use all of them, but I can at least get 2, I think. Feels like it's the same seed as last time was, which is funny. I mean, like the only other, I mean, maybe I should have been doing Everjails earlier on in the run, really, but I really do want to go to the Mountaintops, don't I? So to go all the way over there, is that worth it? I mean, maybe I can get another flask, I suppose. So it could be worth it. It could be worth it. I might still have time to do everything else, but I guess I'll do it. I don't know. I hope this works out. He was teleporting around. Okay, I'll have to read that properly later. Sounds like it was really, maybe it was a lag thing. Maybe you found the secret super demi-human. The most powerful demi-human of them all. Teleporting over to Brooks and Chalier, even though they were beyond his least range, attacking them and then returning to me. but was doing it so fast it was almost impossible to hit him. Okay. That is funny. Let me lock onto the... Okay, there we go. Was it one of the sword masters? Because at least they do actually like teleport, don't they? That does sound a bit odd, but yeah. From now on, all demi-humans can go in the food process. I don't think Kenneth Hite would like to hear that. It's not going to make him very happy. The swordsman, yeah. Who I just saw the last run. Who I'd never actually seen him there before. Now I know he exists. So that's funny. Oh, okay. For a minute I thought he dodged it. Okay, we shall see then. Will I have time to still do all of the stuff I want to do on the mountaintop? Or not? That is the question. Okay, yeah. If not, then oh well. At least if I can get some frost resistance stuff, then it's not so bad, but I hope I can still get enough frost resistance to actually, you know, stand a good chance. At the very least get the actual, you know, the main buff. If I get that, then hopefully it should be fine. But, yeah. I'm still not really used to finding my way around here either, so... That doesn't help either. Go this way, hopefully. I mean, at least it does feel like there's a lot of different ways you can get up to here, so yeah. I might not have time to kill you this time, but... That's not so bad, I guess. Can I go up here? I think I've seen people do this. This is like the advanced way to do it. Unless I just get destroyed by a dragon. Am I doing it? Am I doing it? I think I'm doing it. Okay, that's good. I've got that at least, so it should be fine. Spotify play. Will I have time to do all the stuff I want to do on the mountaintop? I'm solid right. I don't use Spotify. You can't get me with that. Sorry. What's here? Is there anything here? There's nobody around. Here's somebody. Yeah. This is the sword master again. Or is this the same one? Is this a different one? I feel like this is a different one. Because the other one that I killed, I'm pretty sure was in a different place and didn't have all these other demi-humans around here. More frost resistance. That's what I need. There's one alone and one, yeah, okay. Very good. I am learning. There's still much to learn about this game, even after all these hours that I've played it, after all. Especially with all the random elements. Really? Okay. I'm surprised that still hit me. Might still have time to do this. Probably. It's like a cool echo effect. Okay. Yeah, more frost resistance, please. Give me all your frost resistance. I need it. Didn't get a chance to use those, but when it's this... Oh, yeah, and it's Dancer again. Okay. This really was the same seed as last time. Oh, come on. I didn't think she was going to keep spinning for that long. Okay, that's fine. That probably makes more sense. And at least I'm level 14. Not level 15 this time, unfortunately, because of probably not taking the best route in some ways when it comes to getting more runes, but it's fine. Level 14 should be enough. Now where the heck is this bug? Somewhere there is a bug. I don't know where it is. That's weird. Did I already kill it? No, I don't think so. Can't even hear it. Is it like below me or something? There was one left anyway. Are they up here? I don't know. I don't get that. Okay. I was wondering when that was going to happen. Felt like it was about time. That's weird. I think I've seen this before, like where there's supposed to be a beetle here, but I have no idea where it is. See, I can't hear it. I can't see it, even though it's supposed to be here. I don't get it. Okay. Well, something died. I don't know what. Something died. I don't know if using freezing grease against Caligo is going to do any good at all, but I guess we'll see, won't we? Maybe I can get one frostbite. That would be still good. Right. Oh yeah. Also, I can get that. You feel like the game was being super janky. Okay. No essence dropped from the ever-jailed dragon. That sounds strange. I don't know what happened there. Okay, thank you. Well, I know I can do it now. And I know that at least with stacking all this frost resistant stuff, it does make a big difference, because yeah, the difference between not having it and having it definitely is very significant. I like the way she starts out in attacking you, you know, just like Fulgore does, Everdark Fulgore. It's kind of a fun thing that they do sometimes, isn't it? And she is a bit similar to Everdark Fulgore in terms of, like, you know, it's mostly just like a straightforward fight, isn't it? Just the way they have this weird frostbite gimmick that I don't really understand, that's all. That's the only thing that feels a bit too strange, and I don't really get it. So, right. Are you supposed to like shoot the crystal or something? Is that what you're supposed to do here? I don't know. There must be a trick to this, surely. I just don't get it yet, and it doesn't really give you much time to figure it out. You know, it's a bit odd. Surely they wouldn't do. I mean, I said this last time, but surely they wouldn't do this to us. You know, they wouldn't just make an unavoidable attack. You know, I hope, unless there was some gimmick around it. Right, so it's like they've got like a crystal. She's got a crystal on her head. Oh, that's not what I expected. And then if you destroy the crystal, then it gets rid of the frostbite. I think that's how it is. I think that's what it is. Yeah. This is probably how it's supposed to work. Just a bit strange still, but you're just going to do that over and over again now, are you, Caligo? Interestingly, she doesn't seem to have the move where she does the big ice ceiling anymore, does she? So that's funny. I mean, it's fine, I guess. Okay, very good. Yeah, it is fun. It is fun, and I think if there's, because it seems like there is a way around this ice damage. Then it's just, I still don't really understand it, but you know, if there is a trick to it, then it is fair, but mostly fair. It's just maybe a little bit unfair as far as like the first time round you do it when you don't understand it, then it's probably just going to kill you because you just don't get it, you know. But yeah. I suppose it's one of those things where maybe watching other people do it, you know, maybe it will make it easier to figure this out. But... okay. Easy. You think Books was tanking it as Guardian. I hope you could parry it as Executor. What? Parry the Frostbite? Would that work? I don't know. Their relic seems good as well, so I might use that sometime, especially for Iron Eye and Revenant, because you can't actually use Chilling Mist on their weapons. So if you want to do a Frostbite build, then that could be a good way to do that. And it even gives you physical damage negation, so that's nice too. Maybe. If you can parry the sky, why not parry temperature? Exactly. You can parry everything. Something like that anyway. Should I do another one now? Or should I take a break? I was going to take a break, but... yeah, me when I parry the air and can't breathe anymore. Yeah. Exactly. That is it. I don't know. Go take a break. I hit the wall hard today. I mean, I've got 2 wins, haven't I? So maybe I'll stream again later. I don't know. You're recovering with dinner. Well, I hope it's a good dinner. Yeah. I mean, you know, normally I do 3 expeditions and then I'm satisfied. You know, that's enough for me usually per session. I only do 4 or 5 if I'm like frustrated because I don't want to end it on a loss and I want to get a win. You know. Well, I've got 2 wins now, so it's fine. I'm relaxed in that way, but yeah. But okay, well, hold on. Can I? Maybe I can raid someone. Someone else I know who is also playing Nightreign, doing this. I believe if I can raid them, then that would be cool. He's on a streak. I'm streaking. But not like that. Okay. Right. So yeah, maybe I'll stream later, but it is true that I'll probably play better if I take a break. And maybe have something to eat myself. And then maybe I'll stream again later on or something, but okay. All right. Well, I'll try to see if I can raid this person, or well, people. I think they're playing as a trio. So yeah. So see how that goes. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and farewell for now. Oh, hold on. Is that working? I don't know. I have, yeah, okay. I have raided before, but I'm not used to it yet. Yeah, you too. Bye for now.
Yeah, he's just out on the balcony.
You with me, Richard?
Yeah.